Like I said, as far as collecting, I mean, I didn't have any. I don't know if a lot of people even have direction with that. I think people just get older and just start buying stuff. Maybe, I don't know, or they figure they like something, and now some people buy things they probably shouldn't be buying. Now, I do like to say I like to get things or hold things that have value. I still like to consider myself that. Most things I know they have value, and like if I really wanted to just be like, oh, I'm done. Like if I woke up tomorrow, it's like, you know what, I'm done with everything. Gotta get rid of it. Mm-hmm. Shoes, figures, collectibles, colognes, even those, all that stuff can go. And I probably wouldn't have that hard of a time getting rid of it.
I feel like I could get by with 1 or 2 colognes and I'd be fine. But I've got like 300.
Right, and we've talked about that, and I think so too. I think once you got in that world, you could. It's just like it's probably kind of hard. I think it's harder to think about it when you just have so much of something. You just couldn't imagine yourself being like, but it's not, I'm not saying it's good to be like that, but you have to figure out, okay, because we've talked about that, like what 4 you would pick. And I think I probably could, even though I love a bunch of other ones. I think I could pick 4 and be content with, or a handful, whatever, Shoes, I think it would be a little bit harder.
It would.
I think it would be a lot harder. Now, and then these, I think that would be pretty, well, I don't think there'd be any like narrowing down. I'd probably just be getting rid of all of it. I don't think that would be that hard. It's either I'm keeping it or I'm not. One or the other. Yeah. So I'm like, why keep a couple? I mean, some people do. Some people only collect one certain thing, one person, one whatever it is. That's fun. That's funny too when it comes to that type of stuff. Some people only collect Transformers, or Masters of the Universe, or wrestlers, or Hot Wheels. A lot of people like Hot Wheels. Mm-hmm. Especially actual car, automobile people. They love that. They love to paint them themselves, stuff like that. So that's a lot easier because then you can kind of focus your money only on a certain thing. It's not all over the place. Kind of like mine, it's just all over the place. Everything, I mean, I have so many different things I get or have or collect that it's just, man, like, well, this is they showed this, they showed that, and I don't know, it's kind of getting old, but I guess that's part of the game of collecting. I don't know. I mean, I don't
know that a lot of people would tell you this, but from my perspective, your collection is you. You collect the stuff that you like, and to take a look at it shows a lot about what you're interested in. And I think that's very personal, at least from my perspective. I get an idea of what you're into because of what you like and what your collection consists of. And you put it right out there. Obviously, you can see it. You walk in your living room and boom, there it is. And we all know it. And it's unique just to you. And you're like, hey, I'm into these things. Whereas a lot of folks, they might collect something because it's what they couldn't get when they were kids, or what they always dreamed of having and then made enough money later on in life to get, or it's just something they think, obviously we talked about it, that they can make money off of. They don't even care about the art of collecting. But obviously with yours, I know right away what you think is important and what you enjoy in life by looking at your collection. So from my perspective, if you didn't get rid of all of it, I wouldn't want to see you get rid of none of it.
And that's how I kind of looked at it. I wouldn't, well, people who have asked me that, I mean, or it's just in my mind. I literally thought about that this morning when I was going out the door, going to work, because I was sitting here and I'm like, I need to figure out what I'm really going to do with this. And there's this guy I do look at on YouTube, Major Collector, and I happened to just click on one of his videos because he was opening something from like 2011. He said he had a one in Pristine. It was a Macho King. Ringside Collectibles edition. He was opening it. He had two. He had one that was in pristine condition, but he sold it. Had one in an old box that was starting to curl. So he's opening it. So we're talking 11 years old. And he goes, you know what? You know me. I have everything. I'm a pretty big collector, as you can see. You've seen my videos. And he goes, you know what I say? I buy damaged boxes. If I'm at a Target or Walmart, I buy damaged boxes because I'm going to open it. He said, I look at it as lending another brother a hand, somebody who keeps boxes, which that's pretty cool. Then what got me was, said, you know, as I say, if you're not going to display it, there's no need to have it.